Today we're looking at Zoom's portable field recorders, the H4n Pro, the H5, and the H6. Now, no matter what version you get, all three of these will record at your standard professional rates. So let's check out some key differences. The H4n Pro comes with 2 XLR inputs for 2 mono channels, as well as a fixed stereo mount on top, or 4 channels in total with 3 inputs. Now, if we bump up to the H5, we also have 2 XLR mounts on the bottom, as well as a stereo mount on top. However, we do see improved shock absorbing material on the stereo mount. The biggest difference, however, is the removable capsules. With the H5 and H6, we now have the option of changing these capsules out to something else. Zoom makes multiple shotgun, XLR, and stereo mounts to really dial in exactly what you need to use it for. This opens up a lot of possibilities for interviews, Foley artists, and independent videographers. My favorite capsule is the additional XLR capsule. When used with an H5, instead of having 3 inputs, 2 mono and 1 stereo, we now have 4 mono inputs. The H6 also comes with removable capsules, but it has 6 total channels, 2 on this side, 2 on the other side, plus your stereo mount on top, which can be converted to 2 more XLR mounts for 6 total mono channels. My favorite thing about the H5 and H6 is the actual dials. In an increasingly digital world, it's really nice to have analog functionality built into your system, such as these sensitivity dials for your inputs. They're a lot more smooth, they're easier to use, and it simplifies the whole system. The H5 and the H6 also have a backup record function that duplicates your file, but at 12 decibels quieter. So if your main recording peaks out, you have a recovery file. Now, this only works on the stereo input. It doesn't work on any of the XLR inputs. So for example, if you're running a wireless lav, you're gonna need to plug in to the capsule here with your standard 3.5mm in order to get that duplicate backup recording at -12 decibels. If you don't need more than 4 inputs, the H5 is actually my favorite. It's the lightest, it feels the best in hand, and with this removable capsule, you have a lot of options. There are a few more minor differences. The H4 and the H5 both use AA's, while the H6 requires 4 AA's. You're gonna get about 6 hours of use on the H4, 15 hours of use on the H5, and 20 hours with the H6. Both the H4 and the H5 both have monochrome displays, while the H6 is full color. 32 gig is the limit on SD cards for both the 4 and 5, while the 6 can go up to 128 gigs. We'd love to hear about your experiences and what equipment you're using to record audio in the field. Please leave a comment below, and as always, if you like this content, please subscribe.